Okay, so we're out here at the range, and I'm gonna run a very simple drill. This is just gonna be up drills. It's one of the oldest drills I've ever ran, way back when I was in the military. Ooh, it was a long time ago. Drill's very, very simple. The target's roughly about 10 yards, maybe, there and about. You're gonna come up from the low ready. On the beep, you're gonna come up, engage, all right? Point is, you wanna hit one round, hopefully in the A zone. It's one of the easiest drills, and it's also cost effective. You're only shooting one round on the buzzer. Whoa, a little low, 0.54. Let's do it again. Dead center, A zone, 0.49. It's pretty good. One more. Still A zone, 0.62. I slowed down to get a little bit better hit. Still in the A zone. Times 0.62 on that one. Not too bad. I don't know if you can see that. Target's roughly 10 yards away. So knowing this, I could probably back up. What I'd like to do is now try, now that we know our hits are going pretty decent, let's see if we can do, let's say a, I don't know, let's see if we can do a 2 rounds, all right? Same thing, I want to get under 1 second. Still, this is a low round count. Your drill's only 2 rounds, so let's see how this one's gonna work. Woo, that was pretty fast. This one is 0.67. Let's 0.47 and 0.67 overall. Not bad, not bad. I think I got one more in the mat. One more. All right. Gun's always going to start out on safe too. .46. Right now, everything except for that first one's hitting in the A zone. This is a really simple drill. Okay. This is like one of those drills that is simple, but it's not all flashy. The reason is because who wants to run a drill where you're just standing still? But if you're coming up, you find your target, you're not going to be on target. You're going to be slightly lowered so that you got your spatial awareness. When it's decided that you need to engage, come up, bang. Real simple. Let's try another drill. This one's going to be throwback to one of my favorite drills. This is the 1R1 drill. The difference is instead of running this from my chest rig, which is popular right now, and for good reason, they're very good, I'm gonna be running it off this old M81 LBE. I got this M81 for like 20 bucks at this flea market place, and I was like, man, this thing's too good. And I mean, besides, it is M81, so you can't pass that up. So the drill's basic. We're gonna shoot one mag. We're going to reload and shoot another one. Granted, I'm going to be a whole hell of a lot slower than I normally am. Woo! Slow, but oh, those rounds were stacked right on top of each other. All right, cool. I'm really happy with that. I mean, for the first time to try that, that's not too bad. But the moral of the story is if you're going to have some cool kit like this, or your chest harness, you're going to need to run drills to practice getting rounds into your gun. You're going to need to practice swapping them out. And there's no other way that you're going to be able to do this other than either A, dry fire, or B, live fire after your dry fire. And dry fire can include mag swaps, just changing them out of your preferred carrying system. Now, like I said, I'm running it out of this. Why? It's M81. It's God's plan. What else needs to be said? So I want to run that drill one more time, not because not because of any other reason, because it's just fun. I mean, it's only 2 rounds. So right now I've spent a total of almost 10 rounds, and I've ran several drills. Oh, that's weird. My time's almost exactly the same. Hits, I got 1 Alpha, 1 Charlie. Pretty sure the Charlie's gonna be on my follow-up shot. It's fine. You know, I'm not really upset about that. This is gonna be one of them drills that I need to practice if I wanna run this harness at any point. I mean, it's a cool harness, don't get me wrong. I'm just used to running my Helicon Tex harness. Speaking of that, let's run it with the Helicon Tex and see what the difference in time is. I'm not gonna mention my time, that was really embarrassing. So I've swapped over to my Helicon chest rig. We're going to see how well I can run this. Same drill, 1R1. This time I'm swapping out from the early 90s LBE to more of a modern chest rig. So from the low ready, 1 round, reload, 1 round. Not gonna lie, time's not gonna be great, but that's why we do this. Oh, time slowed down a little bit. Obviously I was fumbling. That's okay. Honesty is the best policy, and I'm gonna be honest that I'm not always the best shot. A lot of my friends know it, but let's run that drill one more time. All right, we're gonna run the drill a second time. On that note, I also want to point out the last one I just ran, I got 2 Alpha, but my time was 5:16. So I challenge you to do the same drill, and I'm gonna put the notes, I'm gonna describe it in the notes in the description box. I challenge you to do this same drill and then put your times down. Okay? We're gonna run it one more time. Oh, sped up a little bit. Alpha, 1 Alpha, 1 Charlie, 494. I sped up by just a little bit, but I did have to try and get 1 miss. That's okay. Obviously, I need to work on my reloads. Again, if you're gonna run this drill, put it in the comments, tell me what your time was. I'm being honest. Hopefully people are gonna be honest about theirs. Pretty sure they're not, because, well, you know, it is YouTube.